Hey, welcome to Louis Talks Football. Now, originally this was just an Arsenal-based channel. I'm going to make it an all-inclusive top 6 and a surprise package channel. So I'm going to be talking about the big boys, the big 6, and I'm going to be talking about teams like Sunderland, who stole a point in the stoppage time against Arsenal. Some say it was well deserved. I thought Arsenal should have killed the game off. People slagging Victor Gyökeres off. I'm telling you now, if Victor Gyökeres was on that pitch on Saturday evening in the northeast, or it's Wearside, isn't it? Not Teesside, that's Middlesbrough. In Wearside, we'd have won the game. It just proves how important Victor Gyökeres is to the Arsenal team, or even a Kai Havertz up there. I believe we would have wrapped it up comfortably, 3 or 4, maybe 1, and then they got 1 back. They still might have scored 2. But Dan Ballard scoring the opener, screamer, come through Haaland, was let go. I remember when we let him go, and I thought, he looks like a decent player. Why not give him a chance? And let him, he could have, that sort of player could have easily sat on the Arsenal bench, got on in cup games, Carabao FA, later on in Champions League, Premier League games that are tied up. Or then if an injury to a Saliba comes in or a Gabriel, you give him a chance instead of signing a Mosquera. I'm not saying that we shouldn't sign Mosquera because he is a beast. As William Saliba said, beast. He's a beast. Just like this says, unleash the beast when I do my working out. Other big results. I did a live watch along. I will be doing watch alongs, mainly on YouTube, and then I upload them onto this Facebook channel you're watching, Louis Talks Football. I've still got a couple of days to change the name because Facebook only allow you to change it, and I will change it accordingly to YouTube as well, so it'll have the same name and it'll have the link. I've just watched the highlights of Arsenal, Sunderland Arsenal again. We should have won that game easily. It's our own fault. Missing chances, missing gilt-edged chances. Zubimendi at the crossbar. We were just missing that. We were just missing something. And for me, it was Victor Gyökeres. A number 9, a threat, a link man, a hard-working badass. We missed him, and for me, this 2-week break couldn't have come at a better time because of our injuries. When we're up against low block teams, think about this. Unfortunately, Rice or Zubimendi is going to have to sit it out, but a midfield of Odegaard pulling the strings from deep. Then you've got the Declan Rice in the 6th row, or Zubimendi. And then you got Eze in the 10, so 8/10, and then you got your wingers. Or you sacrifice a winger, put Eze wide, Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard. But for me, it's definitely the way forward. I can see it where Arsenal will be playing Odegaard and Eze together. I think Eze needs to start giving us a little bit more end product, maybe a few more goals, maybe a few more assists. I know he scored the winner against his old team, Crystal Palace, the other week, but it'd be nice to see a little bit more. Let's just hope we don't get no injuries in the international break, and Victor Gyökeres' muscle injury clears up because we need him fit. And it's great, it's North London derby when we get back, so we'll be previewing that. Tottenham's game I watched live with Manchester United. I thought it was a good watch. Certainly two teams that are a little bit low on confidence. Man U seemed to be the more confident team. And then when Buemo scored the header that put them ahead, the defending from Tottenham was abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. And I'm not just saying that as an Arsenal fan, I'm just saying that. Vicario, look, mate, if they defend like that off corners at the Emirates, they will get destroyed. But, you know, they go, can Thomas Frank, can he win at the Emirates? Yes, of course Thomas Frank could pull off a surprise victory because they've been better away from home than they have at home. But the difference is they're up against an Arsenal team that are clearly, for me, the best team in the league. I watched Man City, Liverpool. I've been watching City. They are so dependent on Erling Haaland. At the moment, part of their spine is missing. Yeah, because they've got a good spine. Donnarumma, Ruben Diaz, Rodri, Haaland. That is a world-class spine in anywhere, right? But Rodri's not quite right. So Nico Gonzalez, who scores a deflected goal against Liverpool, come in. I thought he looked good. Jeremy Doku, best I've seen him all season. He was on fire, tearing Liverpool to pieces. But if anything was to happen to Haaland, even if he's out for a couple of weeks or a month, where's their goals going to come from? He might say, oh, Foden, here, there. No, I think they've got a bit of a problem. A bit like Arsenal, Djokovic is out, but we have Kai Havertz coming back. Say what you want about Havertz. He's a menace in the box and he scores goals. So the title race is heating up. So, but anyway, yeah, I was so happy when De Ligt went and got the equaliser. Anyway, this channel, Chelsea beat Wolves comfortably. And of course, Man City beat Liverpool 3-0. But for me, Sunderland, surprise package of the season. You think Arsenal, oh, they drop points. You wait till you have to go to the stadium and light, mate. I'm telling you now, Granit Xhaka has got them bopping. Now, the manager's got them bopping, and it is an intimidating atmosphere. It's a tough place to go. They're not ticky-tacky. They're lump it up, get the flick on, and get it in the box and cause you problems. They won at Chelsea. They've just got a point against the clear leaders at the top of the league, Arsenal. So we shall see what we shall see, people. I will give you updates from here to there every other day. I'm not going to be an everyday person, but if I see a tweet from Fabrizio Romano or Ben Jacobs or a credible source like David Ornstein on any sort of news relating to the Big Six and the surprise packages, Aston Villa are starting to get their SIHT together. Villa are looking good. They've recently beat Man City. Villa are just looking much better. We've got to go to Villa. Arsenal got a really tough run of fixtures. We have got Tottenham next. I'm not 100% sure where, but we've got to go away to Villa and we've got to go away to Chelsea and we've got a home game in between that as well. So we need Victor Gyökeres back. We've got a tough game. So if we don't have a great next 4 games, the table could change and Arsenal could be second or third. But I don't think that would be the case. And I'll tell you for why. Because Arsenal, but even though they drop points at the weekend, I'm watching the football Arsenal are playing. They are clearly the best team in the league. And it's not Arsenal are not known for beautiful football anymore. It's ugly set pieces and this and that. Say what you want. It's called winning football, mate. And Arsenal are the best at it. And I think they're going to prove it this season. I just can't see anyone stopping them. I personally don't feel scared like I would a couple of years ago about Man City chasing us down. It might go a bit like that if City carry on their form and Arsenal. Pardon me. It could go a bit to and fro, but I just can't see past Arsenal at this moment in time, especially with getting their injured players back. Anyway, this has been Louis Talks Football. Hope you enjoyed it. I know, look, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I won't have this on all the time. I'm waiting on some new clobber, actually. It's waiting in the post. Black Friday, mate. Pair of Tommy Hilfiger trainers. They are banging. 44 quid from 110. Get your Black Friday deals now. See you later, guys.